Welcome in, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. For those of you that are new, welcome in. I just did want to give a big shout out to those of you who have been supporting my channel by liking or subscribing or making comments. Really does make a huge difference. So thank you so much for taking the time to do that. So this is going to be your general love reading for the week of September 6th to around the 13th. But as you know, time is fluid. So whenever you click on this reading, hopefully something resonates today. If it doesn't, feel free to check out. I already did your monthly Taurus, so feel free to check out that as well. I did What You Don't See Coming in Love not that long ago. So definitely check those out if you're interested. Cross watchers, as always, feel free to swap energy. And as always, guys, general read. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to take a look, Taurus, here at how your person's currently feeling about you, how you're feeling about them, actions for the week, and get some messages from your person, some advice from Spirit. So, all right, guys, here we go. How is the person feeling about Taurus? So we have the Nine of Cups. Anything else? So you might be dealing with somebody who has water in their chart. All right, and we have the Chariot. Ooh, kind of a lot. All right, and oh my. All right. I only wanted like one card, Taurus, and you got like 6, I think. That's okay. All right. So I feel like for some of you right now, I feel like you're having to kind of try and be a little bit, I feel like your person is in the process. I feel like you and this person are in the process of ending a relationship. Your person, I feel like, is being a little bit selfish, I want to say. Here, Taurus, I feel like they're kind of thinking about themselves. I feel like they do have some regrets, though, in this situation that, this relationship is coming to an end here. And I feel like this person has a lot to say to you right now, but they are kind of holding back. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of communication here coming. And it's kind of like that energy of, somebody kind of like keeping all of their feelings, inside, keep bottling them down, and then finally something just kind of explodes here, I feel. So, not the greatest energy, to be honest, here with you, Taurus. I feel like the person that you're dealing with in love, I feel like they are going to speak their mind. Let's kind of put it like that. I feel like there's going to be, a pretty heated argument about, possibly things that happened in the past. Let's clarify the 9. I'm going to clarify the 9, the 5, the Death card, and what this communication is going to be about. This isn't the order I wanted to do things in, but because so many cards came out, Taurus, for your person, we're going to look at that first, I guess. So I feel like I'm being guided to do that, so I will. Tell me about this 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups showing up in Taurus's person's energy here? Why the 9 of Cups? 7 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this person is kind of like weighing out the good and the bad, thinking about the good and the bad of this relationship here. Not really sure what the future holds in some regard. For some of you, like I mentioned, you have Justice on the bottom of the card here, or the deck. So I definitely feel like some of you are definitely going through some kind of separation and or, breakup here. And like I already mentioned, so I'm not surprised to see the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. So with that 9 of Cups, I feel like, I want to say that, this person is kind of keeping, or they've been keeping 7 of those cups for themselves and only necessarily giving you 2 of those cups, which, 2 of Cups is actually a good card, but I feel like, again, I feel like there's a little bit of selfishness in this energy. Like they're only concerned about themselves, not really so concerned about you. So this really gives me the impression here, Taurus, that you probably feel like you've been a little bit taken advantage of in this situation with this person. And I feel like definitely for some of you, you kind of like had enough of that energy. Let's see here what we get on the Chariot. I wasn't going to clarify this card, but I will. Yeah, so we have the Hermit. So somebody really thinking about their future. And again, I feel like they're thinking about their future, Taurus. They're not really necessarily thinking about you in this energy here. Definitely, I feel like you've known this person for a while. And like I mentioned already, I feel like for a lot of you, you were already in some kind of high level commitment. This person, tell me about the Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? Why is this person feeling sad? I'm not saying that they don't have feelings still, but they are being called to take a new path here with the Judgment card. And again, I feel like it's all about them, Taurus, not so much about, you per se, but we'll see what comes out in your feelings. Now we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like some of you are definitely being called to, your person's being called here to take control of the situation. So, yeah. All right, let's see what we get on the Death card. Let me put the Death card here. Why is the Death card here? Yeah, another 5. So there's a lot of changes going on here in this situation with your person. Definitely, somebody's feeling left out in the cold. So, and again, I was already kind of picking up on a little bit of, they're concerned about themselves, not so much about you, Taurus. Yeah, not great, to be honest. I'm not really liking it. I'm just going to move that over there for a minute. All right, let's see what we get on the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck now is the Nine of Wands. So definitely somebody feeling wounded. Should be interesting to see what comes out in your energy. What about this Four of Pentacles? Yeah. So I feel like this decision, to end this situation has been going on for quite some time. I feel like for some of you, at least 2 years, because we have the 4 and then the 6, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So 2 of Pentacles going back and forth, trying to juggle what to do, make a decision, what direction to go in. And just holding back, giving any more energy to this situation. So, and let's see, 8 of Pentacles, or sorry, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Definitely got a lot of earth energy out. All right, the Star. And tell me about this Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords? So somebody's rushing in here to try and heal the situation. So we have the Knight of Wands. More healing energy. 4 of Swords. All right, so I feel like, this conversation, there's going to be some sort of honest conversation like I already mentioned. And I feel like this person is going to be rushing in. So this really gives me the energy of like a last-ditch effort to try and save this relationship is really what I'm getting. Like, this could also be somebody being a little bit accusatory about what somebody did in the past. So if there was some kind of stepping out, definitely somebody could be angry about that and be kind of bringing that up or kind of throwing that in your face. I am getting healing energy as well. So, but there's a lot of rushing energy here with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Four of Swords. So, like I mentioned, I feel like this person has all these feelings bottled up here, Taurus, and I feel like they're all going to kind of come out at once. And I don't know how you're going to take that, but yeah, we have Strength underneath the Ace of Swords. So let's see, Taurus, how you're feeling about this person. How is Taurus feeling? How is Taurus feeling? Yeah, there's that Nine of Wands. So I feel like you are pretty beat up here, Taurus. Feeling a little bit wounded, a little bit of victim mentality, a little bit, you know. I'm not sure. It looks like, you know, this person, I don't feel like they've necessarily treated you the best here from what I'm seeing in their energy, because I am picking up on a bit of selfishness for sure. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's that Ace of Swords, communication. Five of Swords. Okay, one more. The Fool. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, this communication, I feel like you are going to be kind of put on the defensive here. I feel like you are already feeling pretty defensive towards this person, the situation. And again, I'm not sure what exactly has transpired between the two of you, but it definitely looks like there's like somebody's definitely trying to avoid conflict. And I feel like somebody's going to possibly put it out there like, okay, well, I'm going to make an offer here because we have the Ace of Pentacles, you know, to get each other out of this situation and just to move forward so that, you know, you can have a new beginning here. Because your last card here, Taurus, is the Fool. So this really talks about, you know, you taking a new path, having a new beginning. So whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, I feel like it's almost like an offer of some kind. So I don't know. This is you and your person possibly dividing up, you know, assets if you are in the middle of some kind of separation and or divorce. But, you know, I feel like it's almost to the point where like you don't even care anymore, Taurus. Like you just want to have this new beginning, like to get out of this situation. So I feel like you're almost like kind of bending to avoid any kind of conflict with this person. I feel like you're kind of tired of going round and round in this situation. You know, I feel like it's been bothering you for a while. So I don't even know if I feel like I need to ask about actions, but let's see what actions this person's going to take towards you. Actually, I'm going to use a different deck because I already have a lot of cards out and I just want to see if we get some repeating cards. So, oops. Talk about actions. What actions is this person going to take towards Taurus? Actions towards Taurus. I just want to see what comes out. Do a small little test here. All right. Actions towards Taurus, please. Actions towards Taurus. There's that Five of Swords. We just got that. It's right there. So this is becoming a big headache. Ten of Swords. Definitely an ending. Oh my God. There's a Death card. All right. Yeah, I feel like there's no way around it. I feel like this situation with this person, Taurus, is pretty much over. Yeah. See what's the bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely for a lot of you. You've known this person, you've been with this person for a long time. The Six of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, so there's definitely an ending here. So, and I feel like, you know, you've known this for a while. I feel like this has been going on for a while, like I already mentioned, for some of you. Like I mentioned, 2 years. I feel like this situation has been going round and round. So I feel like you and your person here, Taurus, are pretty exhausted. I mean, obviously, this has been going on for quite some time, and now finally things are, you know, starting to move because we have the Chariot card. So I feel like the wheels are in motion, you know, for you to have a new beginning. Your person is also being called to have a new beginning because they got Judgment, you got the Fool. So definitely a lot of mirroring. So I feel like both of you, you know, obviously you're going to have regrets and or, you know, feeling wounded, hurt, things that have not been spoken. Definitely I feel like are going to come out. So somebody, I feel like your person here, Taurus, is going to speak their mind. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you're just like, oh, you know, I don't want to hear about it. That Five of Swords is giving me a headache, right? And And, I feel like that's why this Ace of Pentacles is coming out, because I feel like you're just going to be like, yeah, okay, like this is what I'm offering. And then we're done. Like I'm moving on, right? With the Fool card. It's interesting. I want to see where the World is, because that did not come out, because that really talks about, oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Two of Swords and then the World. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming. I feel like you just need to get out of this situation, and then you're going to start moving towards your Ten of Cups. So there it is. Can't even make it up. The World. So the end of the cycle here with this person in this situation is coming. And again, I feel like you're just really, really wanting a brand new start, just like a brand new slate, starting over. A brand new life, right? So I like it. Taurus, I just feel like you've definitely been through it. And I feel like your person has been, a little bit selfish, if I'm being honest. I don't really like to use those kind of words during my readings, but sometimes it's just so blatant, I just can't, not say it because I'm seeing it. And, I do my best not to point fingers at, the other person if I can. So, all right, so let's get some advice here from Spirit. Advice from Spirit here in this situation with this person for Taurus, please. Advice. Yeah, clean it up. So I feel like this is kind of like the last, and we have mending. Like I mentioned, for some of you, there could be a last ditch effort. Just going to put it out there because I see that Four of Swords in that Star card. But I feel like for a lot of you, the decision has already been made, with this Ten of Swords and the Death card. I don't know, but I mean, you have free will, so does your person. So this is just a weekly read. So definitely check out your monthly, because I think actually your monthly was pretty good, but all right, let's get a sacred symbol here. So clean it up really talks about, tying up loose ends, signing on the dotted line is really what I want to say. So for those of you that are, in the midst of a major ending with somebody, it's kind of like tying up those loose ends. And, also you could be mending your heart, right? That mending card might not have anything to do with the other person, but per se, like, working it out with them. It could just be you mending your heart. Yeah. So Spirit's encouraging you to have gratitude and be thankful for the things and the people in your life that do make you happy. Definitely might help. Sometimes it's hard, when you're in this negative headspace and dealing with this big headache with this situation with this person. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel per se, or, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here, but I feel like you're freeing yourself from a situation that's definitely been weighing you down. So let's get one Moonology card. Just for a card for timing. I kind of like these cards for timing, but see what you get. All right, so we have be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. So yeah, if you've been thinking about doing this for a while, I feel like there is going to be some movement in this situation. And definitely at the bottom of the deck, adjustments are required. So I definitely feel like, there's going to need to be some flexibility. And I also feel like, whatever that offer might be, again, being grateful, I feel, for what you already have and knowing what you need and what you don't need, I feel like is going to help in this situation. So that's what I've got for you this week, Taurus. Sending big hugs if you're going through this, because it definitely looks difficult. And I'll see you guys in your next read. Take care.